All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, one and all, short and tall, big and small, to the second night of our virtual improv show. So blank, you'll blank 12. It's not a mistake, it's an adventure. We got off to a bit of a rocky start last night when the Facebook live stream cut out, but it looks like everything is working fine right now. So that's a plus. All right. This evening, we are going to do a whole bunch of short form improv comedy, some games that we've done in the past, game styles that we've done in the past, some that we decided to try out just because this whole virtual Zoom thing is new to us. The actors have never done these games before. Well, they've played the games, but they've never done them with the characters, the situations, everything that I'm going to throw at them this evening. Now we've got 6 brave souls starting out with us this evening. Let's meet them, shall we? Starting for our 7 o'clock Saturday show, we have Logan Bafko, Noah Gregoric, Josiah Hussman, Zoe Nipstein, Delia Lonroth, Anna Murray. Is that all of us? That's all 6 of us. Fantastic. All right, now, everybody say hi. You guys just go ahead and say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Yeah, see there. Now that you heard your voice. All right. We are going to start with the game that I like to start all of these sets out with. It gets everybody kind of moving, kind of grooving, getting that group think going. It's a game called Blank Tells This Better. And the way it works, one person will start telling a story. When they get to a pivotal moment, they're going to hand it off to somebody else because they tell the story better. All right. Anna, in the breakout room before this whole thing started, you were telling me that thing about the Christmas lights.
Yeah. So basically, I was walking home from Mariano's the other day. And all these lights, like all up and down the street, were decorated for Christmas, and it was really, really nice. And it got me kind of in the Christmas spirit. It got me excited. But then I looked down the street at one of the trees, and the lights like were being taken down by someone. And it didn't look like a town worker or anything. It was just this random kid basically stealing these lights. And I kind of yell out to him like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he looks at me and he responds, well, actually, I think Noah would tell it better. He was walking with me.
Yeah, he said, "I'm the Grinch." And we're like, "Oh my God, that's kind of intense." Cause like, who hates Christmas? And it's like, I know like the Grinch is like a good movie, but like we didn't think it would be like a real person. So we were like, that's weird. And we walk up and guess who it is? We didn't even realize it's Logan Baffico, our good friend. And I just didn't really understand his perspective. So I think he has to explain himself a little bit here.
Yeah, okay. So I was there, being all grinchy with my green face, and I was taking on these lights, and they of course they come up and they ask me, like, what are you doing? And I said, he. Well, I'm evil and I don't like Christmas, so I'm gonna yeet the Christmas out of here so that y'all can't celebrate. And they were like, oh no, and I was like, ha ha ha. And then Josiah comes and just tackles me out of nowhere. Rude, Josiah. So then, gotta tell me what you did to me, Josiah.
Yeah, so it was actually my house, and I had spent a lot of work putting up those lights, a lot of work. So I run out there and I see him in his green costume. It wasn't even that good. So I just run out there and I tackle him to the ground. And I'm beating up his face. And then I don't know why, but Zoe just decides to stop me. Tell him.
Yeah, I stopped you. And I tell this better. So I go over and I stop them. I pull them apart and I'm like, what are you doing? This is so wrong. And I realized that there was a deeper meaning underneath it. And it just was so evil. I cry myself to sleep thinking about it. Delia, what was it?
So, I am the resident expert on Logan Baffico and his past. I've got my master's degree in his studies. And so when he was a young boy, he had asked for a toy train for Christmas, and he didn't get it. And so now he hates Christmas because he's kind of entitled like that. And, so I come in and I this is kind of why I feel guilty. I pull out the toy train that his parents had gotten for him and I stole that year because I wanted the toy train more. And I just, I had seen the repercussions of the actions I had taken, and it was kind of a mess. Noah, you were there, you were comforting him. You tell us better.
Yeah, as I cradled my good friend Logan Bavico in my arms, he was crying intensely, extremely intensely. He kept saying, God, I really wanted to, get my toy train. And he just kept whining and crying. And he was just like, he's really into Harry Potter. And he always thought if he could get a toy train that kind of looked like the train in Harry Potter, he could be Harry, his inner Harry, And I mean, so you were close friends with him at the young age. So I think you'd explain his troubles of wanting to be Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh yes, I 100% remember this. He would go on all day about how he wanted to be Harry. He had to be Harry. He actually just every single day he would draw on the notorious lightning bolt on his forehead every single day before he went to school. It was really weird. And the only thing he got out of it was a bunch of hair from puberty. And it's just he never recovered from it. And that train actually saved him, and he got his letter to Hogwarts.
Yeah. I know a lot of guys that never recovered from puberty. But you're going to make it. You're going to make it. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. We're going to start then after that with, I need 4 people. One. Okay. So I'm going to take, well, you're all raised your hands. We'll just go with, we're going to take Noah, Zoe, Anna, and Logan. Noah, Zoe, Anna, and Logan. All righty. We're going to play a game called Excuses. In the game of Excuses, one of these 4 people is late for work, and they better have a good excuse why. Now, 2 of their coworkers are going to help them out with why they're late, and their boss is going to be all upset as well. Who can I get a volunteer to be my coworker? To head into the breakout room to be the guesser. We'll just go, oh, Anna Murray. All right, thank you, Anna Murray. I like volunteers. 2 points to Anna. The points don't mean anything. All right, Anna's gonna bounce. Which one of you then will be our boss? Who's gonna be the boss and help talk him through? Don't all volunteer at once. Okay, thank you, Zoe. Your hand came up first, so 2 points to Zoe. There you go. All right, Logjam and Noah. You're both going to lose your jobs unless you can get the following excuse out of Anna. That she was late for work because she was with Shaquille O'Neal at a water park teaching CPR to nuns. All right? Shaquille O'Neal at a water park teaching CPR to nuns. All righty, go ahead, take it away. Anna, Zoe, you're probably pretty upset, aren't you?
Oh, I'm so upset, Mr. Keel. Oh, you're both gonna lose your jobs because of Anna Murray. I'm so upset. If she doesn't come in with the perfect excuse, I will destroy both of you and her. Oh, Miss Murray.
Hi,
I'm
really sorry that I'm late. Something came up. It was kind of important. I was with someone who's pretty important to me.
Yeah, you're with someone who?
Well, they were a human being and they were really into basketball and they were really tall. And they could raise the roof. It might have been Michael Jordan.
It could have been Michael Jordan. You got that really fast, but it could have been, I don't know.
He was a very strong man. I mean, he was strong. He had muscles.
I can't believe you. You can't even think of it.
And he could just raise the roof. He could raise the rim. And
I heard you just been walking around with this guy. You've been walking around, and I heard that he was kind of related in some way to Michael Jordan, but he wasn't him. Maybe he was he's an he might have done EDM. I've heard you playing EDM before.
He played EDM. Was I with? Maybe I was with a bit of a Skrillex. Maybe I was with.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yep, I threw you
So-
for a loop there. I mean, I think I heard you playing EDM one time. He might
was
have.
he a bit of a was he a bit of a jammer, a bit of a space jammer? He was a bit of he was. Oh, he so wasn't. You know, my brain it's just all over the place. So he loved the sport of basketball. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
tell you about
Oh
him.
yes, great at it.
He was a wonderful athlete. You know, he was pro. He really was.
I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah, he was a pro athlete. And
Yeah, like what I remember, he lived in like he was really weird though. He lived in this house. It was like a shack.
Shaquille O'Neal, I was with Shaquille O'Neal, and I mean, all
You
very famous.
were.
So you see why I had to miss work. And we were doing like, you know, an activity too. We were kind of,
Oh, you're doing an activity, huh?
we were drinking. We were,
You wish. No.
we weren't, I'm only 16. We were surfing. We were surfing the water. We were not surfing the water. I keep mixing it up. We were waving. There were waves. We were flying.
Been waves. I mean, he's a pretty tall dude. He could have created some waves at your location, maybe.
We were swimming.
You could have been. I mean,
We were swimming at the YMCA. That was another day. Never mind.
yeah.
We were boating. We were on a boat. We were not on a boat. We were so not on a boat. In fact, we were aerodynamic. We were very aerodynamic.
I remember seeing this on your Snapchat, your Snapchat, that you were doing the cha-cha slide where you were.
We were doing we were dancing. We were at a nightclub.
Slide!
We're doing the cha-cha slide.
Slide!
We were sliding down at a park. We were at a water park.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Me and Shaq were at a water park.
Okay, but you couldn't just be at a water park. That man, I mean, he is an EDM artist. He has downloaded.
We were at
time,
Disney World.
He doesn't do just that.
We were. My heart was racing.
Your
CPR.
heart-
I was performing CPR on Shaquille O'Neal at a water park.
Who are you doing it with though? Because you're kind of bad at that.
Well, I was doing it with. I was performing CPR and
Holy
me
God.
and the Holy Ghost,
Ah!
me and Jesus Christ, me and not a religious figure, me and Gandhi, me and Buddha. Not Gandhi. He's not a religious figure. My brain, once again. Me and
I feel like I'm in Sister Act right now.
Me
with the way
and-
you're reading the situation.
me and a nun.
Huh?
Me and a priest. Me and a nun, or a me and a nun. Me and a nun were performing CPR and Shaquille O'Neal at a water park.
I'll give it to you. It's close.
was it?
Close it up. You and Shaquille O'Neal were at a water park teaching CPR to nuns.
You know what? I was different order.
It could totally happen. I was doing it last weekend. It was me and Shaq. All right, fantastic. You guys did a good job.
He's so
Clappy,
nice
clappy.
like that. He goes out and does the CPR for the nuns.
Yeah, that's Shaquille. That's what he does.
He does drown them first, though.
There is that. All right, Josiah and Delia, why don't you guys pop up? Josiah is a great kid. I've become really quite a fan of Josiah. The only thing is he's a notorious liar. Josiah just you can't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. We're going to play a game called No You Didn't. And in No You Didn't, Josiah is going to tell Delia a story. Every once in a while, though, Delia is going to see through his lies and she'll say, no, you didn't. That's not what happened, whatever. And Josiah is going to have to change his story and go in whatever direction the change takes him. All righty. Actually, Delia, you can thank your mom for this one. Josiah, you are going to talk about the time you went to Neil deGrasse Tyson's holiday party. All right. All right.
All right. Yeah, so I went to Neil deGrasse Tyson's holiday party. So I
That's
was,
crazy.
yeah, it was really fun. So at first I go into the car with my dog, and I'm driving, and
No,
there's
you
a
didn't.
stoplight. No, okay, yeah, I was joking. My dog was driving. And so we were going. He's a pretty sloppy driver. I must tell the truth.
No, he
But-
isn't. You're selling him short.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I was lying. He is a perfect driver. He's so good. So he was going down. There wasn't an inch to the right or an inch to the left. It was perfect. And so we come to the stoplight, and it never turns green. It just stays red this whole time. And we're sitting there, and I talk to my dog. I say, hey, could you just go? There's no cars anywhere. And he says,
No, you didn't. You don't say that. You followed
yeah,
the law.
I say, okay, let's break the lights and just make them green. So he presses his foot on the metal and we just get to it. We go to that party. So we get out of the car when we're at his house and we walk into the door. And you know who greets us at the door?
Who?
You know who? It is Pikachu. He's there at the door and he says,
That's too far-fetched. No way.
yeah, well, it's funny that you say far-fetched because it was actually the Pokemon Farfetch'd.
My
that-
favorite Pokemon.
Yeah. So he greets us at the door, and I didn't even know that Farfetch'd was real, but
He's got his little
is.
leak in his hand.
Yeah. So we go in there, and it's full. The party is packed with people, and they say that my dog can't come in. It's
No, they didn't. He loves dogs.
yeah. They said that I couldn't come in. Yeah. So when they said that I couldn't come in, I was
That's
so
rough.
upset. Why couldn't I come in? So they kicked me out. My dog went in. He doesn't care about me. So I start
No, he
walking
doesn't.
down.
He loves you.
Yeah, he loved me. He didn't let them kick me out. He said, no. You know what? If you have to kick him out, you have to kick Neil deGrasse Tyson out. And then everyone agreed to kick him out, but not me. So I walk in there and he goes out, and then I'm just taking all the drinks.
No, you didn't. Come on.
Yeah, I actually decided to not drink at all during this party. I am underage. I'm also
And
underage.
you're driving with your dog home. Set a
Yeah,
good example.
true. Well, actually, I'm not the one driving. It's my cat that is gonna pick us up. Or he already did. So we're at the party and I see all these Pokemon. It seems like it is just a Pokemon
No,
party.
you
I'm not-
didn't. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just Farfetch'd there. He was the only Pokemon. And all the rest were humans. So we're at this party and I'm sitting down, though everyone is also sitting down for some reason. I was not sure because as soon as I sat down, they sat down too. And so I stand up because I didn't like being.
No, you didn't. You like to follow what people do.
That's true. I do. So I was sitting down like everyone else. And then one guy stands up and I suddenly just feel the urge to stand up too. We all stood up and then he walks out of the house and I did not want to walk out of the house, but my body made me walk out of the house. We were just walking.
That's
ha-
crazy. No way that happened.
Yeah, I wanted to walk out too. So we all walked out and we all marched down New York City and it was amazing. The
No,
line
it
of
wasn't.
people-
I heard about it on the news.
Yeah, it was pretty sucky actually. It was boring.
Fantastic. I wanted to do that just for the idea so that I could have a mental picture of what vest Neil deGrasse Tyson would be wearing at his own Christmas party. It would be an epic vest. His vest game is strong. All right. I need 5 of you. I need 5 people. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and Delia. Sorry, Josiah, she beat you to it. We're going to play a game called Addicts Anonymous. Four of you are going to be addicted to something funny, not something serious. And one of you is going to be the doctor leading them through group therapy, but you are not going to know what it is they are addicted to. So, let me see here. Nose goes. Noah, I'm not, you wanted to be the doctor, so I'm not going to go with it. I'm not going to go with it. Hands down, hands down, hands down. Nose goes. That's a dead heat. You guys are insanely good at this now. Narwhal. All right, fine, Noah. You're slow on everything. I'll make Noah the doctor. All that for nothing. All right, so I'm going to send Noah out into a breakout room. Noah, you will be the doctor. The four of you, Noah's gone. All right. The four of you have a very serious affliction. You are addicted to pretending that the conflicts of famous movies are your own actual real life problems. All right, addicted to the conflicts of famous movies being your own actual real life problems. Avoid names and such like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to close it. Let's get the doctor in the house. Doctor, they're all yours.
Hello, everyone. How are we feeling?
You know, this week it's day by day. It's hard, but
Day by day. Okay. I can't wait to hear about it, Anna. But let's get to our little mantra that we say before every session. Repeat after me. I
I
hate
hate
when
when
you
You
eat
eat
all
all
of
of
my
my
plastic utensils.
Plastic utensils.
plastic utensils.
Okay, everyone. So, I know Logan, you were going to a little funeral. I know your great aunt died, so I wanted to hear about how that went for you.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it was tough. But they played this reel of like her greatest hits, and they
Oh, I didn't remember. Is your aunt an artist of sorts? I didn't know she had a greatest hits.
no, just some pictures of her from all the way back
A
in
little
1701.
photo.
And yeah, they just, and then in between there was a clip of her favorite movie, and you know, in it someone's like solving math problems, so I just start, you know, writing on the tablecloth, and I'm getting better, I promise.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I bet it was tough to see that for you, for that little math scene. So do you want to describe it a little bit more, or do you want to take that for another private session?
You know, whichever one's cheaper, I think I can take the private session.
Okay, that's all right. We'll do the private session. That's all right. We'll talk about it later. Thank you so much for sharing. Delia, I remember. Sorry, excuse me, Delilah. I remember how you were going to that little cooking lesson, just teaching you how to make a couple fun dishes. So I wanted to know how that went for you.
Yeah, it was. Well, you know, I'm a horrible cook. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I know. You burned the cookies that you made the
well,
other week.
you see, you know, my father was a great cook. But I thought ahead this time, and I brought my really tall hat, and so no one really could tell what was really going on there, and I made the best cookies out of everyone there. Oh, me and my
You brought a
friend did.
really tall hat?
Yeah, you know, you don't want people to see what's going on up there.
Yeah. You really want to hide your brains from people, and that's an issue we gotta work.
Yeah, you know, animal control, you know, is kind of nuts these days. Don't respect the chefs.
Yeah.
All
yes,
of
yes,
them.
yes. Okay.
Because you know, anyone really can cook.
Yes, of course. Yeah, and I think that's great that you stand up for those rights of the animals in the workplace. So, Anna, okay, here we go. Let's talk about it. I know you were going to that pickup basketball game and you're a little bit nervous because you'd only played basketball back in your high school days. I really want to know how that went because I know you're super anxious about it, and I remember you talking to me about it. So let's go over.
Well, I mean, yeah, so a few things. I mean, I was nervous because I felt like when I got there, I would be expecting like the Looney Tunes to be around me and for them to sing about how great of a basketball player I was. You know, that didn't happen. I managed to keep it down, but it was bad because once I got there, I was sitting on the sidelines and then I couldn't stop talking to my teammate about how my town wouldn't let me dance and how I had a dance instructor that I fell madly in love.
Yeah.
It was
I
a big
remember your footloose complex. I remember.
But I managed to keep away from any kind of, you know, pretending that I was on like a small high school Indiana basketball team.
Yeah. I know. That's good. You do. I love that you're getting away from your high school musical tangents. I really appreciate that. That's really great for you. Okay. We saved the best for last. Zooey Mama, as we all call you. How was your physics tutor? I remember you were saying you were having problems with him when you were talking to him the other weekend. So please be brief.
Yeah, I mean, it was better. I would say it was getting better. I mean, the whole debacle about how my toys were alive was really shook up our relationship.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that he really didn't believe you.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
He really didn't.
It's kind of ridiculous. I feel like he should just respect your feelings on your toys, but yeah, go ahead.
He needs to understand more, but I mean, I'm getting better.
It feels like he was just frozen in his views.
And it messed me up.
Yeah. I think we're all working really well on our ability to keep in the real world and not imagine movies as being our life.
Well done. They are addicted to pretending the problems and conflicts from films are their own personal problems and conflicts. Yes. All right, so Josiah needs a friend. I need one more friend for Josiah to go. We're going to take Logan. Logan and Josiah, here we go. All righty. Now, Josiah was silent there for a second or 10, so we're going to make Logan go silent. We're going to play one of my favorite new games called Muted Monologue. Can't do this one in real life, but it works well over Zoomy Zooms. So in Muted Monologue, Logan is going to speak passionately one way or the other about something, but he's going to be muted. And we're going to make Josiah turn his camera off, and Josiah will provide all of the sound. All right. So while you are muted, Logan, I would like you to passionately give us your side of the is a hot dog a sandwich debate. All right. Either side, it's up to you. Josiah, can I see you for a second?
Yes.
Josiah, you are going to provide the monologue of a maniacal James Bond villain spilling his guts about how he's planning to take over the world. All right?
Good.
All right. Fantastic. Take it away, Logan and Josiah.
There's no way you can stop me. I have every bomb in the entire nation. They're set up under buildings, under chairs, everywhere. In fact, there's one in your pocket right now, and you don't even know it. So this is my plan, and I'm going to tell you it elaborately so that you know everything I'm going to do. So I have decided to kill everyone because no one deserves to live except for me. And I know that will end the human race, but that's okay. Because I deserve everything. Wait, everything's going to be blown up, but that's okay. That is fine. And so I'm going, well, I decided that I might sink the ocean. And by sinking the ocean, I mean I'm going to fill it up until the whole ocean is the world, and the bombs will explode the ocean, and there will be no ocean, and then it'll drain, and everyone will drown, and the world will be full of water. Doesn't that sound great, Mr. Bond? I'm sure it does. So,
okay. Well done. Well done. Doesn't that sound great, Mr. Bond? It's legit. Give me 5 people. 5, no, 4 people. I'm sorry, 4. I need 4. 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 people. Let's just take the 4 that weren't in that last one. We'll just do it that way. That's easy peasy. 1, 2, 3 All righty. You 4. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Anna is practically a professional storyteller, a raconteur, if you will. And Anna is going to tell us a fairy tale. This is a game called, guess what? Fairy Tale. And Anna's going to tell us a fairy tale that she's going to make up in just a second. And every once in a while, like when she wants to show a picture, we're going to go to the 3 of these people to act out the scene that is unfolding in the story, and they'll play off each other. All righty. Anna, you're going to tell us the story of Rapunzel's cousin, Janice, who is also locked in a tower, but instead of growing her hair, she grew out her nails. All right? She has grossly long nails. All righty. So everybody else mute yourselves down. Take it away, Anna.
So you guys might not know, this is kind of a lesser known part of the story, but actually before the final draft of Rapunzel was written by the brothers who wrote it, there was actually a first draft that included her cousin as one of the main characters. But her cousin she was on the floor below her in the tower, and they never really interacted. All she would hear was kind of the scratching of the walls. And she didn't have a pet chameleon. She had a pet snake that would just kind of go around her fingers and talk to her. And then one time there's a scene where the mother comes down and tries to get her to cut some of her nails for her magic potion, but she really didn't want that to happen. And here's a scene of that.
Sweetheart, I need some nails.
No, don't take my nails.
Please.
Yeah, don't take her nails.
Yeah.
I'm her snake, Harry.
I just need a little bit of nails, you know?
I'll bite you right on the eye, I swear.
You're not
I'll bite
taking
you
my
back.
Beautiful talons, woman.
I just need the edges.
You know,
Actually, a fun aspect of this story is that while Rapunzel is getting rescued by the prince, the mother is actually distracted by the cousin trying to grab the prince with her very long nails. And there's a scene in which the prince is trying to climb up the tower, and the cousin is trying to kind of clasp him in her nails, and the fairy godmother is yelling in horror below. It's very dramatic, actually, and makes you wonder why they didn't leave it in. And here's a scene of that.
Wow, you look
Yeah,
so
little
silly
boy.
doing
oh
that.
God, please
Come here, boy.
She looks
If you
attractive.
can't clip off some of the nails, I need it for the potion.
Come on, just let me climb. It's not even that far. It's
It's like
really
using
far.
chopsticks. She'll never get it done. Ugh.
I was really good at the
No.
plot, Dave and Buster's. I got this.
You haven't been to a
Get it?
Dave and Buster's in
My
years.
toes are. You're tickling my feet.
It's like riding a bike.
Weird.
I will never forget it. Forget these
And
things.
She's bound to
also-
chip her nails eventually.
There's a scene actually towards the end of the story in which Rapunzel is finally rescued by the prince. And it's very dramatic because Rapunzel is begging the prince, hey, can we please rescue my cousin too? But the prince is so disgusted by the appearance of this girl's hands that he really doesn't want to take the cousin with. And the cousin is very confused by this. There's a lot of drama, there's a bit of a fight. And here's actually an enactment of that scene.
Please don't take her away. She's my only daughter. I need her nails.
I really would rather not actually. Her.
You
You
want my
came
nails?
all this way and you're not even gonna try?
No,
Look at her.
I mean,
She's beautiful. Her hands, her nails by
My nails.
I'm.
Look at my nails.
I'm
They're
more.
so perfectly manicured. How
You
can
know-
you not love them?
I'm sorry, but like naturally, I'm kind of more like into blondes. So, girl
In
upstairs.
the blondes, you
Yeah.
say.
Nope, not you. Upstairs.
Oh. Ooh, I see what's happening here.
Nope, the
Sweetheart,
girl.
your mother hasn't gotten any in ages.
Nope, not you. Still not you.
The story actually ends with her cousin Janice just going really bananas on this prince. As you know, The older kind of fairy tales back in the 1800s were a little bit more kind of scary and had older themes, I guess, than the ones you would see today. And it actually ends with kind of an altercation between Janice, the cousin, and her cousin Rapunzel and the prince. She's very angry at them. The mother is there. It's a big brawl, and it ends the story in this kind of beautiful chaos in which everything is resolved very aggressively and very violently.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna punch me? You're just gonna break a nail. How's that gonna do for you?
Sweetheart, please. This is
I
my
am
first
failed-
suitor in
It's like
ages.
take it, mother.
I'm not into you, lady.
Men
But what
always
if
come to
they're-
rescue you. What about me?
No, I'm not. I just want Rapunzel.
Look, Rapunzel always gets all the attention, huh?
Yeah, because she's
How do
the
you think
attract-
that feels?
I don't-
You
I
want
don't know.
Rapunzel, but you don't want her mother? That sounds insensual.
It's just,
No, it sounds kind of normal. I mean, her.
it's
mother's,
just so
like,
hard
much
to find
older.
eligible bachelors now.
You could just not live in like the most remote location. Like,
No, you want me.
nope. Still just
know what?
Rapunzel. You
My
guys-
daughter's trained in nail jitsu. Take him out. Take him on.
What are you gonna do? You're just gonna break a nail.
Now, as you can see, that scene was an absolutely beautiful ending, and no one can really understand to this day why there was such a drastic change in the removal of this character. But as we know, this is the fairy tale that should be in place. Thank you.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that one woman just really wanted to get the prince. I mean, she's like 50. He's like
Can you
20.
blame her?
She's a
All right.
cougar.
All right, let's try to wash that out of our mouths with a game called Number of Words. I need three people to jump in here. We're gonna use Josiah and Logjam and Anna. I'm gonna use Josiah, Logjam, and Anna. Here we go. You guys are gonna play a game called Number of Words. In Number of Words, you're each gonna have a set number of words that your lines can be. We're gonna go Josiah. You can only speak in 3-word lines. Logan, you can only speak in 4-word lines. And Anna Murray, you did a lot of talking in that last scene. We're gonna give you 1-word responses. All right. So it's 1, 3, 4. So you guys have a house on a lovely block in Boondock, wherever. And you need to decorate for the holidays, but you don't have any money between you and you don't have any supplies. So you got to figure out some way you can decorate your house for the upcoming holiday, Arbor Day. It's not Christmas. You're decorating for Arbor Day when we celebrate the trees. All right. Thank you. Good luck.
It looks good.
Arbor Day is soon.
Trees.
We
Yeah,
gotta get trees.
we
True.
have trees.
Leaves.
We have leaves.
Plants.
We have plants.
We need more plants.
True.
Do we though?
Flowers.
It looks good.
No.
We need more money.
How so?
Job.
No. No more jobs.
Agree.
I don't like.
Barter.
We could
Decorate the walls.
teleport money.
Sell.
Teleporting the money.
Print.
Print the money.
Yeah. Are not counterfeiting.
Lame.
Not in this house.
Let us counterfeit.
Absolutely not. Reason voice?
Wait, why not?
Illegal.
But illegal good.
Inflation.
Inflation.
Inflation
good.
is not good.
Okay.
Disagree.
I guess.
Decorations.
Decorations.
We need decorations.
Need be good.
Good.
If we go,
You think it's good?
Yes.
It is not good.
False.
We need more money.
True.
we need money.
How?
Sell your old dolls.
No.
Sell your dolls.
No.
Yes.
We
You
must
sell
have-
dolls.
No.
Why
The
not,
old
Brave?
one, expensive.
Undiscussable.
Very discussable right now.
It is for
Touche.
we
Fine.
need money.
We sell clothes.
Yours.
Do you need cardigans?
Yes.
No, you do not.
Need.
I'll sell dolls.
Yay.
Yes, you sell dolls.
No,
Sweet.
your dolls.
No.
You don't have dolls.
Not
His?
your dolls.
You didn't go closet.
Logan's?
Yes, the closet.
No, 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 no,
Sell?
Let's look inside.
no. Not sell.
Oh my gosh. So much
That-
money. So much money.
Yours?
No,
I'm
it's
cheap.
Logan's.
All right.
You have much.
Unbelievable.
I'm cheap. All right. I love it. All right. We got time for a couple of more games here. We're gonna do an all play, so all of you guys are gonna be in this one. We're gonna do a game called Press Conference. In the game of Press Conference, one of you is gonna leave the scene into a breakout room, and we're gonna get a celebrity and something they have done, and the rest of you will become the press pool. And the person will come back, and they are the manager, the representative of that celebrity and whatever they did. And they're going to answer some questions from the press and try to figure out what it is that is going on. All righty. So nose goes. I didn't see it. One more try. Narwhal. All right. I didn't see it again, but I'm just going to send Zoe out. All right, Zoe, get out of here, you crazy kid. I got to open a breakout room for you. Hold on. Boom. Zoe is gone. All right. I'm not going to say anything until I don't see you, Zoe. Is she frozen or gone? I think she's just frozen and gone. Could be both. Who knows? All right. So, Zoe, is Zoe gone? There she goes. All right. Zoe is Johnny Depp's agent. And it has come to light that Johnny Depp is trying to open a Johnny Depp themed amusement park, chronicling all of his films and adventures. It's called Jollywood. All right, so Johnny Depp is trying to open a Johnny Depp themed amusement park called Jollywood. Let's bring back Johnny's representative. She should be here soon. All righty. You probably want to start with a statement on behalf of your client.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I would just like to say that my client is ready to talk it out and they're open to any questions that do not include slander. All right. The boy in the blue, Greg.
Blogger from piratesaresickashell.com. I just want to say this is an interesting thing. We are very for this little adventure your client is doing. We're a big fan of him and his films, and we look forward to it. But what do you think the main purpose of this is?
My little buccaneer friend is very excited to take on this adventure, and their main purpose is to just make people happy and to make sure that life is like getting better. We're getting on the right track during these hard times.
Okay, thank you.
Delia.
Hi, blogger from Amusement Park Lover here. I was wondering, are you going to be having something for everything your client's done?
I would like to say my client, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, would be ready to take on anything and will have everything. Amber.
Hi, I'm a journalist from Demon Barber of Fleet Street Daily, and we were wondering if your client may get in any legal trouble from Dolly Parton, who thinks that the name of these two places are too similar to each other, considering she already has one that's very established with a very similar name.
My client, who I'm trying to remember the name of, but I know exactly what you guys are talking about, will be discussing with Dolly Parton that this is just not that big of a deal and everything will be okay in the end. Ooh, Josiah.
Hello, it's Mr. Hoosman from Thrilling News. So I have a question for your client. Has your client ever done anything in this department before?
My client, Tim Burton, will be putting on a musical, which is something that he has never done before, but is excited to take on. Bafiko.
Howdy there, I'm Logan Baffico from Off the Death End News. I was wondering, is it gonna be based in the Caribbean or just somewhere else?
I would definitely say that our little thing that's going to be happening will most likely be in the Caribbean, and it will be an adventure of a lifetime, and it will raise the bar for everything that's going to come in the future. Gregoric.
This is Noah from thisistodeep.com. I want to say, is your client amused in this little adventure that he's taking? Like, is he pumped about it, or is he just think it's a little silly side project to make cash?
My client, Jack Sparrow, is indeed a sellout and is doing this only for the money. Oh, Delia.
Hi, Delia from piratefacts.com. Are you going to be giving all of the attendees scurvy to really, give the realness?
Yes, we will try and get not FX, no stunt doubles. It'll just be 100% killing and 100% realness and just death. Ooh, anyone else?
Yes, I'm Josiah. I have a question for your client about. Oh yeah, I'm from the Actors Journal. So I have a question. Will the place be for kids too, or will it only be for adults or teenagers?
I would like to say that this will be a place for all ages, and I will be hoping that it'll include everybody and people won't feel discouraged to partake in this new amusement park. Bafiko.
Howdy there, it's still Logan Baffico, but reporting now from there are too many people named Johnny News Station. And I was wondering, is there gonna be a ride? Because like Disney Disney might sue, and that's a problem.
My client, Johnny Depp, will be hopefully putting a ride in his new amusement park and will be taking on the challenge of trying to not get sued by Disney or Dolly Parton in efforts of making it for all ages and just making it an overall fun time. Gregoric, IKEA chair, last name sounding.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. I am Swedish in roots. I am reporting from finalyougotit.com. We are very excited about how we are going to how this project is going to combine not only his efforts in the acting field, but also his own personal life, and how, if it's going to tailor mainly to the acting, the film lovers, or if it's going to take a personal deep dive into the depths of your person.
This amusement park will be taking new depths and new strokes in his movies, The Pirates of the Caribbean.
And
he is going to be adding a Pirates.
he's done more than just Pirates movies.
He's done Sweeney Todd. And
all of those movies will be incorporated in his new
amusement park.
There we go.
Sorry.
No, you're
Thank
fine
you.
and dandy. It's going to be called Jollywood, which, now that I say it, sounds really bad.
Oh, that's
All right.
so funny.
We're going to end the game like we have a lot of games. We're going to go with a game called Objection. All righty. We're going to just do this for a couple of minutes here. Who's feeling judgy? Noah, you're feeling judgy? I'm going to let Noah be judge. All right. So Noah is going to sustain or overrule your objections. Zoe, cats should be allowed to drive.
Yeah, they should. I mean, I think cats should be allowed to drive because their thumbs are not that far down on their paws. They're like right here or they're right here. Either one of the two. They could drive. They can drive.
Objection.
They can do it.
Cat
And
thumbs are not opposable.
Sustained.
Hello. Cat thumbs are not opposable, meaning that even though they do have thumbs that are kind of close to their paw, they can't move them in any way. Therefore, they can't grip the steering wheel. So letting a cat on the road would just be plain.
Objection. All the cool cats have opposable thumbs. I don't know what cat she's looking at.
Overruled.
So if you're on the road and you look over and you see a cat driving around, first of all, it's a cat. It can't look at the road. It can't comprehend what's going on. Second of all, it can't grip the steering wheel well enough to turn, or, I mean, honestly, it's plain irresponsible. I don't think
Objection. Cats can grip the steering wheel with their teeth.
Sustained.
Yeah, so cats can grip the steering wheel with their teeth because their teeth are pretty sharp. So
Objection. How will they turn?
Wow, sustained as well.
So if you're a cat and you're gripping something with your teeth, how are you gonna turn? You're not just gonna use your centrifugal force and go,
Objection.
nah.
objection. Cat 2.0.
Overruled.
So as I was saying, you're not just gonna bite it and go, nah. Instead, you
Objection.
are going to.
That noise is pretty cool. I think all the cats should do that.
Before I say sustained, but I need to hear the sound one more time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sustained.
Did you hear that sound he did? Wait, stay back. Come here, Logan. You're my witness. Do the sound again.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? That's hilarious. Imagine you're driving and all of a sudden you're here.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I feel like I'd just go driving for the sake of it, just hearing that sound, it provides a little bit of comedy to the act of driving.
Objection. Hi, my name is Nipstein, sound producer. I'm here to give this man a record label. I'm gonna give him an album.
Sustained. Let's hear this out.
Okay, one more time. Gaffyco, Logjam, come back one more time. Give us the sound.
Yeah.
Okay, now, okay, Delia, come back. Give us a beat. Give us a beat. Give us a beat. Do it
It's
again.
great.
Do it again.
It's soundless.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
hear that, people?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
catastic. This is catastic.
All right, it's either catastic or catastrophic. Either way, it was fun. Come on back, all 6 of you guys. I personally, even though no one else can hear it, I'm going to give you guys a big round of applause. Thank you very much, anybody and everybody that's watching. And we'll have another show starting up in about 4 or 5 minutes. All right, thank you guys, and take care now. Could I have all the actors pop up on our screens right now? Everybody that's still on the Zoom call with us, jump in. Oh, look at Zoe with the thank you. Yay. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I want to say thank you to all the actors for putting up with me over the last 5 or 6 weeks. And thank you for everything we've done, for being as flexible as you've been. Thank you, everybody that checked us out at home. Have a great night.